Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing? Great. So we bring to you Pupil, a tailor-made experience and education for kids. My name is Vikram Ahuja, and I'm part of this great team.
I'm Shobrat Radas.
Scotty Santos.
I'm Feng Yi Zhen, and this is Al.
My name is Elle.
So, every parent remembers the day that their child came back home crying, saying that they just didn't understand what teacher was saying. Can anyone relate? Yes. This is a common trend in the current US educational system. One size fits all. Pupil is a tailor made, personalized education that unleashes your child's full potential. Currently, large educational institutions are not designed to understand your child. In the US, 50 million students attend public school. We did a survey. 98% of respondents agree that public school system is not properly educating its children. Parents also agree. 5 million children receive outside tutoring service such as Kumon, but those solutions leave parents in the dark. Pupil is the light. Let us show you what we built. And I'll pass the mic to Al.
All right, let me show you our quick demo. When logging into the system, students will be greeted with a customized message giving them information on what they'll be learning in this learning session today. Once the student's ready, the model will prompt them with a question to work on. Here we have 8x minus 15 is 25. If I had 2 days, it would be a little bit more complicated. If the student gives an incorrect answer, so let's say I put in 8, the model will assess the accuracy of the student's answer and deliver them with personalized feedback. That will load shortly. There we go. Right? So it's allowing the student to learn what they should have done, not just telling them the answer. It's giving him, in this case, our student is named Jake. It's giving him the steps and building a solid model of intuitive understanding, not just regurgitating facts. If the student gives a correct answer, the model can recognize it, and it'll both congratulate the student and also reinforce the elements of the student's answer that shows the correct understanding. As a quick proof that it's not just all pre-programmed, can I get a number from the audience? 2 to 15? We'll do 15. Because it's the better number. So it's really able to zero in on where the understanding is missing. That's what we built in one day. Let me show you our vision for the future. Pupil is a system that brings the learning to the home, learning that is personalized, intuitive, and effective. Pupil uses causal graph models to build a strong understanding of how your child learns and delivers that information in informative email summaries. Pupil breaks down difficult concepts and prepares your child to excel in school. And Pupil teaches your child what they want to learn, fostering independent, interactive learning with sessions with our sophisticated language models. Pupil, oh, can you go to the model one?
30 seconds.
Hit 2. Pupil will be available through a subscription model. $59 for our essential tier, $99 for a scholar, $249 for a genius, which I think that's a pretty good price. For market capitalization, we've identified 3 key markets. First, we have this personal tutoring market in the US. Then we have EdTech generally, mostly applicable to institutions. And then we have our global tutoring market. Pupil's plan is to get funding from the National Science Foundation to provide our tool to after-school programs and augment students' education. Thank you.
Jerry, you're out time. Anybody, judges?
That was a great job. Can you talk a little bit about, I mean, the ed tech space is pretty crowded. Can you talk a little bit about other competitors that you've seen who may be doing something similar and how you stand out?
Yeah, so one of the competitor is Khan Academy. And I think what makes us stand out is really our technology. We are using, so currently there's a lot of advancement in CS, as we see with ChatGPT using large language model. We're using a large language model, but we're not using it. I know a lot of companies are trying to use that as a wrapper, but we're also using something as statistical methodology, like within the causal inference section called causal graph structure. What causal graph structure could do is that it not only, so large language model understand what you're saying and what child's feedback, but causal structure really help to parents to understand what is the cause of your children's performance. So I think we have a very unique stance in this space that we're not just using technology already existing, that we're thinking about building it. And we do have the space for it. And we have the ability to do it.
Great. Another question down here.
Great idea here. Question about who is your target audience? Would you be going after the curriculum directors so it's part of a school system, which is very difficult to enter? But I was just curious.
Yeah, leaping into like a public institutional market would be really difficult to enter. We're thinking about first adopting a B2C model, targeting individual parents who want to learn more about how their children are thinking, how their educational progress is progressing. And then from there, looking to after-school programs. So not publicly funded institutions, but organizations that do have consistent student interaction where this tool could really demonstrate its use on a large scale. From there, we think that it would be possible to transition into an institutional market, but there's also like a real opportunity to just stay as personal tutors.
Audra, last question.
Nice job. So one of the problems that you noted is this is a one-size-fits-all educational system right now. How does your program specifically address different needs and learning styles to improve upon the one-size-fits-all model?
I think that's demonstrated in a technology that in the future, I think you already show within a day, we're able to build a model. But what we're really trying to do is combining both large language model and statistical methodology. And what large language model can do, if anyone play with ChatGPT, they realize after some input, the whatever responses they give start to personalize to you. And what makes it so unique to understand your performance is when the causal part comes from. You understand what is the root cause of your performance, why you're performing this way, what you can do to perform better.